Hey quilting friends, it's Carolina Moore, your favorite sewing and quilting YouTuber here. You can find me online at alwaysexpectmore.com or as Craftmore on most social media. And today we are doing day 8 of the Mini Quilt Advent. How is it day 8 already? This is crazy to me. But today we are doing day 8 of the Mini Quilt Advent. If you're new around here, go down to the description, find the links to the Mini Quilt Advent. Don't know if there's going to be any left by today, but you can go ahead and check and see if there is still an Advent kit left for you. We'll get it shipped out to you right away. If you already have your Advent kit, I'm going to go ahead and give you a chance to open up your envelope if you haven't already. Okay, hopefully you've already opened up your envelope. If not, hit pause right now real quick because I'm going to show you that this is the piece that we have for today's Mini Quilt Advent. This is a 1.5 inch by 3/4 inch bar. That's what this makes. And this is a fun shape. We may be seeing this one again in the future, but this is a fun shape and it's going to pair with the 1.5 inch square that we had earlier. This was our day 3 shape, and the 3/4 inch by 3 inch bar that we used yesterday. So we're going to add one of these to either side of our square and then one of these to the top and bottom, and that's this pattern right here. And we are going to make this fun little design. I love this shape because especially if you finish it with a binding around it like this, you get a binding and then an outer square and then an inner square, so you get that kind of like circular or bullseye effect, and I love that. But it also, honestly, super cute this way as well. And that center square, so perfect for fussy cutting. Yes. Okay. So I have these 2 extra pieces from yesterday that I cut, and if I wanted, I could go ahead and just take this pattern, turn it sideways, and use one of these on each side and do a dark in the middle and a light on either side. And I'm tempted to do that because this red square is perfect. So if you'll forgive me, we're going to go a little bit different than the pattern, and we're going to do dark on the inside and light on the outside. But you do what you would like to do. If you want to stick with the pattern, also totally fine. And that way we'll reuse these. But again, or reuse, we will use these that I miscut yesterday. Okay, if I cut this here, I don't have quite enough space, and I do want to fussy cut this one. I know this two-tone wasn't like designed to be the fussy cut piece, but when you have a pattern this cute with that square in the middle, it is just begging to be fussy cut. There we go. So on either side, and then we have our gifts. And I'm going to make these directional as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out like this. Okay, so they're all my pieces. They need a quick press. My fabric was a little bit folded. And I probably should have pressed before cutting. But they weren't really wrinkled. They were just a little curved. Okay. So there is our 2-tone non-fussy cut version, but now I want to make a fussy cut version. And I know I keep turning to this fun fabric for fussy cutting because it's just, I mean, that's why it's in here, right? We haven't done the candy canes yet. Okay, so I might do the candy canes, but also we haven't used this since day 1. I feel like these ornaments might be a little big. I mean, they would be great to fussy cut. You wouldn't be able to tell it was an ornament anymore. You would just see the motif that's in there, and that's not terrible. But I'm loving this candy cane. Let's see, is there a good one so I don't make too bad Swiss cheese out of there? This, I actually do have some space there. And I'm watching where these seam allowance lines are, so make sure that my whole candy cane is going to fit inside this shape. There we are, candy cane. And now the outside. And this has all this great space out here. I'm wondering if I can just cut some pieces. It might have a little bit of something else in there. Oh, that one won't at all. And I'm just using the background of these ornaments. And you can see parts of the ornaments here, but those will all end up in the seam allowance. Okay. So I've used my pieces. And then for this one, because of the way I cut these, I'm actually doing top, bottom, side, side. For this one, I'm going to do it just like the pattern. So you can see that you can do it both ways and it's not going to make any difference at all. And do side, side, top, bottom. So to make this, we're going to sew the top to the middle and then the bottom to the middle. And in this case, the side to the middle and the side to the middle. Then we're going to press. We're going to press everything out, which is towards the dark. In this case, it's going to be towards the light, but with seams like this, you really want to press towards the dark. And then we'll just sew our longer pieces on, and then we're done. Okay, so we have our middles done, and we're going to press both of these out. There we go. With the other side as well. Which for this one meant pressing towards the dark, but for the other one it does mean pressing towards the light. It's going to be okay though, and pressing towards the dark here, or pressing out here, is going to help kind of spread those seams. It stitches together more beautifully when you have a block like this and you press the seams out. And then this one has a little bit of curve on it, so while I'm pressing, I might as well just press that one too. There we go. Okay, so top, bottom, or side, side, depending on which way you turned yours. Both ways, totally fine. We're just gonna stitch these longer pieces on, and our block will be done. So there we have these stitched, and now we're just going to press out one more time. So pressing out. And see how cute that's framed, and any little bits were in the seam allowance. Also, these little bits will be in the seam allowance, so those will disappear when it's finished. And now we're going to press this one out as well. I know we're pressing towards the light, but that's okay. There we go. Our 2-color and our fussy cut, even though we ended up fussy cutting both of them. Can't help myself sometimes, but these are all done, and that's day 8. Done, finished. We only have 4 more days of these, but that's okay. If you miss this after we're done with the 12 days, you can just do it again and just do them in different colors and different fabrics. And that's the great thing about these. Also, once you have all the templates, you'll be able to actually make some different fun designs using all the templates as well. Okay, friends, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed and that you've hit that like button, and let me know how you're doing. Leave any questions in the comments. I will be following along and making sure to get those questions answered for you, my friends. And I will see you tomorrow right here for day 9. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.